Okay. So in yesterday's class, we have seen the material master creation. The last part, we have seen the accounting view, how to create like valuation classes, what is the significance of valuation classes. So some parts of the material master was left. So we have seen the material master creation immediately. If you want to create the material master, let's say in a scheduled period of time. Okay. So go to material master, material. If you want to create the material, means if you want to schedule the material, so you can go to MM11. Here you can give the material number or you can leave it blank. Likewise, how we are going to create the material, it will be same. Only you have to enter the schedule change for. Okay, so change schedule for when you are going to create this material. So some time what will happen, let's say in your business you want to create a material after 10 days or after 15 days, or let's say you want to create the material from next let's say next week starting. Okay, so you want to activate the material from Sunday or Monday. Likewise, you can create a material under a scheduled period of time. Okay, so only this is the difference. You can just mention a date over here when you want to activate it. So until that, the material is created, but you will not be able to use the material. Okay, so that is basically schedule material creation. Now one more thing is, if we want to change the material, or or let's say we are flag it for deletion. So normally, let's say if some material is not required to use, so let's say this material is obsolete, some material is obsolete, we want to delete it. So delete means in the functional perspective, or we are the functional people, what we can do, we can just flag it. Flag means you can just mark it for deletion. Okay, and then the basis people, they will be deleting the data as per the requirement. They can see what are the obsolete data marked for deletion, they can delete it. Okay, once you are flagging
Sir,
it for, yes.
so the flag of deletion,
Hmm.
who the responsible are? Consultant and the end user, sir.
Flag for deletion, you can mark it for deletion. End user, if they are having the authorization, then they can have the they can also mark it for deletion. Okay, MM06, it's a normal transaction activity. Okay, if your user or super users having the access, they can do it, or if you have the access, you can also do it.
Okay.
Okay, no issues. So first you have to enter the material, you have to enter the plant storage location. If you want to enter other department, okay, let's say if you want to block this material or flag for deletion for only for the warehouse or only for the sales organization also, that is also possible. Only one view will be, like, you can flag it for deletion for only one organizational structure also, you can do it. Okay, so just try to see, you create multiple materials, try to flag it for different let's say organizational structure, and see the effect. Okay, what is the effect of that one? This is for flag for deletion. Okay, now when you are creating the material, through MM11, okay, then you have a profile. Okay, if you are creating the material in MM11, so there is a schedule is there. So if you want to activate that material, what you can do, you can go to slash and MM13. Okay, so MM11 is for schedule, MM13 you can activate it. Okay, so here you can see the activate the schedule changes for a key date. So for from the date, okay, activate it from the date. Okay, for which date you are going to update, you can give the material number. Let's say there are multiple materials are there. Okay, so you can provide the multiple material number from let's say a from number, a to number you can mention, or this is the multiple selection. Okay, just click on here, you can give the Multiple selection means individual. Let's say there is no to number and from number. It is not in a sequence. Okay, let's say it is not in a sequence, so you can give the individual material number over here. Okay, you can use the paste function. There is a paste function is there. Either you, if you are just directly going to paste it over here, it will only take the 8 entries. Okay, you can see these are the 8 entries: 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It will only take the one page only. 8 entries are there for every selection. Okay, for every selection, if you are directly going to paste it, it will only take the 8 entries. Below that, it is fine. If you are taking entries more than 8 number, then use this paste function. Okay, upload from clipboard function. Okay, just copy from, let's say you are having multiple data, let's say hundreds of data or thousands of data also, that is also fine, but you have to use this function, paste from the clipboard option or upload from the clipboard option. If you are taking this one, it will take all of the values. Okay, so after entering here or after pasting the value, just have to execute or copy this one. Okay, this check this entry will not work. Okay, it will only check. So to continue with the same selection, you have to click on copy or execute. This is the like one clock button is there, right? One clock is showing, so you have to just click on it. So now here you can activate. So after entering the material, here also again you have to execute it. Okay, once you are executing it, it will open a, it will execute means it will activate all of the material. Okay, so now let's understand tables for material. There are multiple tables for material master. Once you are going to work or once you are start using the system, then you can know the tables. Okay, then you can just in the SAP server also you can get the table names and details. You can get it from there. Okay, but we here we can see the important table. So first one is Mara table. Okay, this is the table for master in client. Okay, so in the Mara table we will be having the material master client data. Client data means it will be stored in all over the, like in the client it will be stored. Okay, there will be no organizational data will be associated with it, will be stored in the client level or in the top level. Okay, so here if we see, so here if we see the material number or material description or base unit of measure, this will be stored in the client level. Okay, so how you can see a table? You can go to SC16N. Okay, this is the table. Here you can, this is the table display means table related information. You can get it from here, SC16N. Okay, or SC16, SC16N. You can get the data from here. So let's say Mara. Enter it. Here you can see general data, general material data. Okay, so here you can find material created by, last change, changed by, maintenance status, material type, industry sector, industry group, old material number. Okay, and base unit, order unit, document type. So these kind of information you can get from the Mara table. Okay, next one is your MARC table. Okay, this is the table for plant data. Plant data for material. Okay, now if we go to MARC, what is it showing? Plant data for material. So here the information will be available for your plant. So here you can see the material plant. Here you can see the batches. Here you can see the ABC indicator. Here you can see the critical part, purchase group, unit of issue, MRP profile, MRP type, MRP controller. So these are basically your plant related information, plant delivery time, okay, lot size, reorder point. So these are the plant related information you can get. Okay. Now the next table is MARD. Okay. So MARD is the table for storage location data. Okay. Storage location data. So the data related to storage location, you can get it from the MARD table. Okay. Storage location data. Here you can see the storage location data. So in the storage location, what is there for us? So basically the stock related information, right? So here you can see the material, plant, storage location. Here you can see the physical inventory block, unrestricted stock, stock in transfer, in quality inspection, in restricted use. So these are basically, just enter a material number. Okay. uh, okay, just enter a material number, execute it. So here you can find, this is the material, plant, storage location. For that, what is the status over here? Here you can find the, in this plant, how much stock is there: unrestricted stock, stock in transfer, quality inspection, restricted, blocked, returns, unrestricted. So here you can find the details of the stock. Okay. So this is also, here also there is data is there. So here you can see 60,000 unrestricted, 3,000 in quality inspection. Okay, this is the three. Okay, not 3,000, only three, because in SAP software is in German language. Okay, here they have the opposite of our like structure. We are having comma. So where we are having comma, they will be having a full stop. Where we will be having a full stop, they will be having a comma. So this is basically, your stock is 150. Here your stock is 60. Okay, only 60. This comma means this is a full stop for them. Okay, 60.000. So they it is for them, it is 60 comma 000, but for us it is 60.000. Okay, don't confuse on that, because it is a made in German language. Basically it takes the German language or German structure, so that's why it is comma over here. So basically the stock is 60. Okay, so this is basically the tables. One more table is there, that is MBEW, that is MBEW. So this is the table for material valuation. So here you can go to MBEW. So material valuation. So here you can put the material number, let's say 1287, just put it, execute it. Here you can see the material valuation, like what is the total stock, total value, standard price, moving average price, valuation class. Okay. And here you can find related to your accounting information or valuation information, you can get it from here. Okay. So when it is posted, so here this period this has been posted. Okay. So you can get the, if it is having some tax, so you can get the tax details from here. So basically these are the important tables for material master. Okay, these are for material master. Just try to understand or try to remember. My your MARA table is for material master client data, MARC is for plant data. Don't get confused in this MARA table, MARC table. This is the plant data for material. Okay, so if someone is asking you about the plant table for your organization structure, there is a different table for that one. Okay, so basically we will be having I believe we have already discussed that, or not sure. We have left it or we have discussed it. Table for organization structure.
Sir, we are not discussing.
discussed, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so not going that to again. So this is basically the material master data, or this is basically for the material master creation and all the things. So just to add one thing, let's say this is like material master creation we have seen over here, but in real time scenario we are not going to create any material master. Okay, so in the real time scenario the material master will be uploaded by the MDM consultant, or there will be any kind of master data consultant will be there. They will be uploading the data, or the data will be coming from client. Okay, so normally let's say you are just, whenever there is a implementation process is there, you are just implementing the SAP. Before that they were having the, already they were be using the material, they will be having the materials. Okay, material will be already there, so you don't have to create any material, you just have to take the data. Okay, so if there is a MDM consultant, let's say master data management is there, they will be taking care of all of the master data, whatever master data is there, material master, vendor master and other master records. So let's say there will be some purchasing info record, or there will be some quota arrangement record, so they will be taking care of all of those kind of things, you don't have to worry about that. Okay, let's say if there is no MDM consultants are there, so functional people will be taking care of the master data. So if you are going to take care of the master data, you need to upload the data. Okay, the data will be uploaded. So first you have to create a data structure. Like if you are going for let's say LSMW, it is for ECC. Okay, right now it is not used because no one is going to implement the ECC. Right now implementation is going for the S4 HANA system. Okay, so for S4 HANA system we have LTMC method. Okay, so in that basically we will be using a format, so there we don't have to create any structure or any kind of thing, it is already pre-existing over there. We just have to get the data from the client and we have to upload it. Okay, so later in some time we will be looking into those kind of things. Okay, so basically we don't create any data, we don't create any master data. Okay, as a consultant we are not supposed to create any master data, we will be uploading the data in case of there is no MDM consultant in the implementation project. And in the support project normally we don't create any new master data. Similarly, if your master data team is there, if required, let's say if you want to add some new material or some new material needs to be created, they will be taking care of it. Okay, if not, if you are responsible to create the material master, then you can ask them for all the data, or you can ask them for a reference material. Okay, so we have seen here, so we have seen here, okay, so we have seen here this copy from material, so you can just ask the reference material. So from that you can see whatever the fields are there, which fields are needed, why they are needing this one. So you can just copy from that one, means those kind of data you can ask the user, like we need these kind of details, so they can give you. But normally what will happen, the data will be flowing from one master data client will be there, or they will be maintaining the master data in a client or in a server, they will be maintaining it. They will be sending the data, they will be sending the data from there to your system. Okay, there is another system is there, another process is there, we will be looking into it. But basically overall if we can say, so we are not going to create the material master or any kind of master data, we are not going to create. So why we are looking inside the material master creation, let's say there will be any issue will be arising with respect to your material master or any kind of master data. So you need to know which data is coming from which section or which page or which user department it is coming from, or it is taking from, or what will be the correct field for it where we can check it. Okay, for that only we have gone into the details of the material master or material master data. There you will be having an idea where you can look for the correct field, or which is facing, which is making the problem, you can have an idea, you can look into it. Okay, understood? Understood or any doubt?
Yes, I understood.
Okay, so now one thing left, that is your stock reports. Okay, so material master report. So first one is, you can go to MMB. Okay, you can see the T code here. MMB is the T code. So here you can get the stock overview of the material. Okay, stock over, this is the basic stock overview of the material. So for this material, where the stock is there, you can just see. Okay, either you can segregate through plant wise. Let's say you want to see this material for a plant, how many stocks are available, you can enter it. If you want to see for a storage location, you can also enter it. Let's say for a batch you want to see, you can enter the batch and also you can see. If you want to see a overall structure status also, don't enter anything, just enter the material number, you will be seeing the material status. So this material will be not having any data. Okay, we'll just enter this material. Okay, just execute this one, don't remove any of it from here, just leave it as it is, execute this one. Okay, now here you can see client, company code, plant, storage location, batch, special stock. Okay, so here you can see this is the company code. Okay, under this client, client is not coming because we are under this client only one client is there. So here we can see this is the company code, this is the plant, this is the storage location. Okay, same here you can see this is the company code, there is no stock inside that, that's why it is not showing any further information. This is for the company code. Okay, T100 is the company code, T110 is the plant. Here this is the storage location, this is one more storage location, and this is vendor consignment, means special stock. Okay, here you can see the special stock, here you can see the special stock. If there is any batch management is there or any kind of batch stocks are there, you can see also a batch near to your storage location. After your storage location, you can see a batch number over there. Okay, so these are the information for your organization. Now these are the stock types. Okay, first one is unrestricted use. Okay, this is basically the free stock, you can use it for anything, you can use it. Next one is your quality inspection. So these are the QA stocks. Okay, first you have to inspect this stock, then you can move it to unrestricted, then you can use it. Next one is your on order stock. So on order stock is normally for this quantity you have placed a order, means purchase order is there but no goods receipt has been done, that's why it is showing under on order stock. This one is for reserve stock. Let's say you are having a reservation, let's say for production order or for delivery you are making any kind of reservation. Let's say you need a product in a future date, so you can make a reservation for that. Okay, so those stocks will be shown over here. Consignment order, if you are ordering something for the consignment stock, it will show you under here. Stock transfer plant, if you are having any stock for the stock transfer plant to plant, you can see it over here. Next, this is stock transfer for storage location to storage location. Okay, so these are different methods of transfer. So when we will be going into the each of this type, so at that point of time you can see the relevance of it. Next one is your GR block stock. Okay, this is also a type of stock scheduled for delivery. If there is any delivery is there for which you are going to place the material, so that is scheduled for delivery. Return stock, if you want to return some of the stock, it will be show over here. Block stock, if you are maintaining some stocks in a blocked type, so that stock will show you over here. So this is basically your stock overview. You can see the different kind of stocks over here. Okay, for now you can see this as a stock list. One more T code is there. MM60 is the T code. So here you can see the material list. Okay, you can see the material list. Let's say I want to see the for plant T110. I want to see whatever materials are there. I want to see it. Just I will enter the plant and execute. It will show me all of the material that is available for this plant. Okay, here you can see these are the materials are available for this plant. Okay, so these are the material list. Here you can get an idea: material, plant, valuation type. Here you can see the material description, when it was changed last, what is the material type, material group, unit price, base unit of measure, purchase group, ABC indicator, this is the MRP type, valuation class, this is price control, what is the price, what is the currency, and what is the unit, price unit, and who have created it. So these information you can get, these information you can get it from. Okay, so these information you can get it from MM60. So remember these two T codes right now. So MMB will be mostly used by you. It will be used like it is widely used or mostly used. If you want to see any stocks or any kind of stock report for standard stock report for any material, you will be needing the MMB, so that you are going to use it. So sometime you can use the MM60 also. So we will see that in a later phase. Okay, understood or any doubt?
Understood.
Okay. So this is all about your material master or master data for material master data. Okay. Now after the material master, we will be having the vendor master. Okay. So in ECC, we are having this vendor master. So in S4 HANA, that is migrated, or that is called as business partner,
BP.
or we call it as a BP. Okay, so when we will be starting the S4 HANA system, then we will be looking into the configuration of business partner. Right now, just understand the concept of vendors. Okay, so mostly the data will be same, only some part of it has been modified, that is done into the business partner. Okay, so vendor master. So normally your vendor so vendor related information will be stored or maintained in the vendor master data. Okay, so vendor related information will be stored or maintained in the vendor master data. So we will be needing whatever things we will be needing, we will be storing it under a vendor master data. So first, let's understand, for vendor master creation, we can create it for purchasing side. Okay, for purchasing side. So there will be T code for purchasing side, that is called MK01. We can create it. Okay, MK02, we can change it. MK03, we can display it. Okay, for purchasing side. So why it is needed? If we are going to place any kind of purchase order, we need to create a vendor with respect to purchasing department or purchasing side. Okay, unless we have created a vendor with purchasing side or for the purchasing department, we will not be able to create any kind of purchase order or purchasing document. We will not be creating any external purchasing document. For creating any kind of external purchasing document, we will be needing a vendor with purchasing department or purchasing view. Okay, next one is for accounting side or accounting view. We can create it through FK01, create FK02 for our changing, FK03 is for display. Okay, So why the accounting side is needed? Whenever we are going to place any invoice or we have to transact any kind of financial transaction, let's say we need to pay the vendor or the vendor will send us a invoice. So for these kind of activity, we need to have the accounting view or accounting side activated. Unless that, we will not be able to create any invoice with respect to this vendor. So any vendor we will be not able to create. So if we are only creating with purchasing side, we will be able to place the order, but we will be not able to place the invoices or payment. Okay, if we need to place the invoices, like if we need to receive the invoice or we need to make the payment, we have to create it under accounting side also. There is a third part, we can create it centrally. Okay, we can create it centrally means for both of the department, purchasing department and accounting department, with xk01. Okay, and with xk02 we can change, and with xk03 we can display it. Okay, so these are the basically the T codes for creating the material, sorry, vendor master we can create. Okay, understood this one?
Understood, sir.
Okay, so now we are not going to the so now we are not going to the configuration part. We will start it from tomorrow. Okay, so time is not there
Okay,
for today. We will be starting it tomorrow. Okay, so that's it for today. So
okay,
we will be connecting again on tomorrow.